Hi, Grandma. Hi, Plumber B. Hi, Metalis. Hi, Kim. Hi, Beverly. Get some more people on here. I'll take you around. This is a park near my house. It's called the JC Park. And during the summertime. Hi, Hilda. Hi, Christina. Um, they have cookouts here on Saturdays, and you can come and get a burger and hot dogs and fellowship. It's nice. Hi, Nina. Hi, Cupcake. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Terry. Hi, Eric. Hope everybody's had a good time off. I sure did. I rested up. Hi, Tina. Hi, Monarch. Hi, Hasty J. And rested up. It's starting to get warm out now. I got some adventures planned. Hi, Deborah. I've been missing you all too. Don't think I haven't. Hi, Fireball. It's been a while. And hi, Debbie. This is a park near my house. It's the Heart River. It's going by. I'll show you everything. It's in the park. It's not a really big park, but they have a 9-hole frisbee golf course and a playground for the kids and some pavilions, and they have a place where you can launch your kayaks. The Heart River is right here, and let's get a little more people on here. Hi, Wild. Hi, Lindy. Hi, Diane. So we'll take you on some adventures. Still waiting for things to happen as far as what's going to happen in this country here over the summer. But I am ready to go, and we'll go on some adventures around Dickinson and North Dakota, South Dakota area. I hope the prayers are with her. We got a prayer request for anybody? Make sure if you got a prayer request, let's get them up there. Hi, Matt. Let me go check Rumble there, see if Susan, so I can say she's on here. I don't got nobody chatting yet. Hi, Andre. Are you in the winter now? We're just getting rid of winter. So I was going to come out here on Mother's Day, and then I figured, well, everybody's have Mother's Day. And then the next week we had a lot of rain and it snowed, and the weekend came up and it was in the 30s. And then I was going to come out on over the weekend, but we got all that smoke from Canada, and then so I think I needed to get out here. And hi, Terry. Get out here and tell you what's going to go on, and make sure you all didn't forget about me and I didn't forget about you. Yeah, so if you have a prayer request, let's get them up there, because a chat that prays together, stays together. Hi, Priscilla. So I've got some plans, and I got that Starlink set ready to go. We can go to some places where the Wi-Fi is not good, but that thing will pick everything up, and we'll be ready to go. So glad everybody's here. We'll wait a little bit longer, and then I'll take in a little tour. It's not a very big. Hi, Amada. Glad to see you. This is just down the street from my place I live. There's a baseball field. I go watch baseball. There's the VFW League, and the high school plays a lot. It's really nice. All right, Jay Jones. So it's finally starting to green up here. The trees are waking up, and I guess we can just walk around a little bit, and I can show you what the park looks like. Like I said, this is the JC Park. I got a little play thing for the kids. They come out here and scream. And then we'll go over to the river. And let me adjust this backpack thing I got first. Keep falling off my arm. Hi, Diana. People come down here and fish a lot. There's a guy fishing out here right now. And you see we got frisbee golf. This is the Heart River. They have it dammed up down over there. You can't see it. You'd have to go across the road to see the dam. But if you go down the river here, there's a Lake Patterson. It's a reservoir. They got a lot of stuff there. Maybe we'll go visit that. Hi, Darlene. This is the river. Believe it or not, a month ago it was frozen almost solid. There's some of the grain elevators that are around here. And so you can see it down here. If you see that little deck there, that's a kayak deck where you can bring your kayaks and launch them. There's a parking area. There's the Gangsta Mobile. There's the park. I live down the street here. It's about a half-mile walk. Hi, Beverly. Hi, Cindy. This is what North Dakota around my area looks like. And the trees are starting to get green up. Nice little park. I'll show you the little sign. Here, a duck. There's the sign for J.C. Park. And there's the Gangsta Mobile. We'll go back and sit and talk a little bit, or talk and chat it out for a while. There's the pavilions. There's two more big pavilions up in the park. Yeah, don't forget those likes. We'll take this little pack thing off. You know, I'm glad the corner is over with, but I sure do miss it. Over here to see if I can see a little bit better. So I hope, do I miss DC? No. Armada, I sure don't. I've been here since February. It was like 5 months. And I haven't heard a siren or any gunshots. Well, Palmer B, you know, those guys and gals needed a voice, and that's what we were doing there. We were making sure their voices were heard, and you know, it was an honor to be there with Mama Mickey and Nicole and Tammy and Sherry and Glory B and Rebecca and Dwight, and it was just so amazing. Hi, Ann. Good to see you on chat. Well, I think my next adventure might be on Saturday. We might go out to the Lookout side. It's like a rest area for truckers, but it's built on the Badlands. They have buffalo there, and you can see what the Badlands looks like. They got a little, not a museum, but a rest area inside which has a lot of history. It's on the outside of the Teddy Roosevelt National Park. I do plan to go into the park here in the summer a little bit more. Now that I have the Nebraska Telecaster, because they don't have any Wi-Fi in the park, and you can't even get phone service. So I will be able to see a lot of stuff that you won't be able to see without the Wi-Fi. So, hi, Firestarter. Hi, Lynn. then I might, if I get uh, the kick in the butt, we might go to Yellowstone. Yellowstone is 7 hours from here, and I've been there 7 times, and I still can't get enough. Hi, USA Gal. So, hope y'all can come with me. Well, Marta, I might, you know, North Dakota is the Peace Garden state. You know, they have a big park up in the northern part of North Dakota, and it's part of Canada also. You can walk in through Canada. It's a big old garden. They got all kinds of good stuff there, and might go up there. So I don't know, our relationship with Canada right now is kind of flat. I don't know if I want to go hang out there. Well, Kim, I think I got the pulsating thing fixed. I uninstalled the Live and then reinstalled it, and it doesn't seem to be pulsating that I can see. Hi, Lori. I mean, I don't know if anybody's on Rumble. We'll check. Or even on Getter. Rumble. Hi, Bed Chomper. Hi, Kimber. Was hoping Susan would come on. They're over there on Rumble. Oh yeah, I've been to the Peace Gardens one time, but I wasn't a streamer then. Hi, Bad Habits. Everything is going good. Hi, Sunkissed. We will do that, Sunkissed. And if anybody has a prayer request, don't hesitate to put it up there, because you know, chat that prays together stays together. And as you can see, the church is they play their bells every 15 minutes, and then on Friday at 12 o'clock they play the bells for like an hour. Well, Dickinson's a good place to Catherine. It's a nice, quiet little town. A lot of farms around it. I know a lot of the farmers. I get my meat from them, chickens and you know, beef and a lot of their produce. And A lot of pheasants. I can go pheasant hunting during the fall. See if there's anybody on Gator. Ran and turning on. Thought I did. Hi FG, got 252 watching on Gator. Hope you all seen the park I gave a little brief deal there. FG, we may do it again. It's a little windy out here today though. Hi Cora. Hi Bygone. Hi, Lone Cuff. Well, it wasn't beautiful for 2 weeks. We had a lot of rain and snow. It wasn't it was like sleet kind of snow. Then we had the big smoke coming in from Canada for 3 days. Hi, Sean. Hi, Dave. I miss you too, FG. I'm starting to chat a little bit on Gator. Hi, Ricky. Hi, Shell. Maybe I'll go for a little walk and show them everybody some scenery again. It's not much to see here, but the Heart River looks nice. Make sure I don't fall down this little step there. This is a little park near my house. Got a nine-hole frisbee golf course. That's the Heart River. I can't believe like a month ago it's frozen over. During the winter time, if you have a snowmobile, they come flying down on top of the river there. There's the Heart River. It runs for about another mile, and then there's a reservoir called Lake Patterson. It's a big park out there. I might take everybody out there for a day trip. There's some grain elevators, a lot of farming around here. And you can see pretty much how big the park is with the frisbee golf. You got where kids can play and scream. And there's a gangster mobile. Birds are probably making their nest now. Here, one of them probably telling me to get away from our nest. I just wanted to come on for a little bit and say hi to you all, give you a heads up. Hi, Marcy. Give everybody a heads up on what's going on and get ready to have some adventures, and hopefully the country will be safe, but if not, I'll kind of go check out the violence. Hey, Kim, how's your leg doing? I had to ask that when you came on. So anybody got so many big plans for the summer? Oh, that'd be a nice trip. Well, Corey, I missed everybody. It was a long, cold winter here, even though I got here in February. And it stayed cold till like last couple weeks. We had a couple 90s and then jumped down into the mid 30s and up to 90 again and down to below 30s. And I don't know about too much about RV camping, Palmer Beach. There's a lot of campgrounds around here. No, Hilda, I haven't heard from those mind-melted sickos. There's a lot of campgrounds in North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, and Montana. Well, by God, I'm going to start doing some more. It was just too cold to do them. Hi, Debbie. Oh, Lord. Did y'all get any, Dory, did y'all get any of the smoke? Hi, Glory B. We had a lot of smoke. I couldn't even go outside. And Cleo called me and was wondering about it and told me to boil some water and let it steam. It helps clean the air out. That seemed to help a lot. Oh, Hagerstown. Well, if it wasn't frozen over a month ago, I'd jump in the water. It's still, I guarantee it's still pretty cold. Hi, Julius. Sounds like they're getting ready. It's today, Tuesday. They probably got high school baseball should be starting pretty soon. Time is it? I usually play about 3. Oh. Hi, Backyard. Hi, Sharon Reddy. Hi, English Rose. Don't forget to say hello to Candyman for me there, English Rose. What they're saying on here. Hi, R.C. Burt. Yes. Yeah, sure would there, Glory be. But then I don't have to deal with the mind melted sickos here. Like I said, I'll be getting ready to go into some ventures. Still keeping an eye out on what's happening around in the country. I might have to make a trip through the country to do some streams about that. There's a lot to see around here. A lot of history with Custer and Fort Abraham Lincoln, and of course the Teddy Roosevelt National Park, the Missouri River. There's just a lot of history around here. I'm sure they are, Glory be. Yeah, I'm not going to DC. Hopefully never again. I will never go back to DC, hopefully. I guess she's talking about the 250th anniversary of the U.S. Army. It's mild there, Palmer B. It's not real hot, but it's not real cold. It does get some cold nights, but it's pretty nice in September, especially if you're going to go like out to the Roosevelt National Park. Then you don't get scorched, because there's a lot of open space out there. Not many trees. It's mostly in the there he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Jay Jones. Man, there's a guy playing frisbee golf. Sure, have a lot of stuff up here in Dickinson. I'll have to take you out to the Veterans Park. They have a big Veterans Park. It has all the. You got an airplane and a good old. A lot of statues and stuff. So stay until 2. Hi, Julie. Hi, LaFour. No, I'm still at my house there, LaFour. This is a park around my house. It's called the JC's Park, and this is a nice place to go. I came here a lot when I was living at home and not in DC, just to get out of the house and get some fresh air. We have a lot of good parks around here. I'll take you to a few more. All right, Plumber B, be careful. Hi, Miss Pearl. Oh, I have to do that too. Notice how quiet it is around here. No sirens 24/7. No gunshots. Mm. No, no people saying vile things. But I do miss it. I do miss it, though. That's pretty comical sometimes. Hi, Lee. That's right, Cora. It's more dangerous than Deadwood was back in the 1880s. But we beat them there, Glory be. We definitely beat them. They got beat by two groups of old people, and it was, I couldn't stop laughing half the time. That's right, Miss Pearl. Sure missed the chat family. Miss Mama Mickey and Nicole and Tammy and the whole Hee Haw gang there. New Evil Recruit. I don't miss that at all, Glory be. We don't hear any sirens. We don't hear any gunshots. So much better here. Well, we do need some music, Lee, but if we do, we have to go with Chad on Rumble. So we can play some music. So we seen the Ewok, however you say that. She was in there. Ewok, I guess that's how you say it. Yeah, when we go out to the Teddy Roosevelt National Park, it's one of the 4 places in the world that it's the darkest. You get out there and you can see all kinds of stars. It's I'm glad I've got the Nebraska Telecaster so we can see all that. Yes, it is good to see in everybody. There's some birds over there eating some, either looking for worms or eating seeds. Yeah, I have a picture of it there. Amanda Oreo sent it to me. Must be 1:45. Oh, 2:00. Oh, there's a lot of good parks around here, Glory be. We don't have we don't have a lot of homeless living in our parks. Well, folks, I'm going to go back to my house. I just wanted to say hi to you, give you a heads up on what's going to go on. Don't forget, if I know I'm going to go someplace, I'll post that I'm going. But sometimes, you know how it is, you get up and, hey, I'm going to go do something. And now if the weather's really nice, that's a lot of times what I'll be doing. So, everybody take care. It was good seeing you. Sure did miss you all, and we'll see you all later. So, God bless you all. We'll see you later. Hi, Ridgeline. Came on just a little bit too late.